Three of Nike's best marathon runners will try to make history this weekend on a racetrack near Milan, Italy. They want to be the first to run a marathon in 2 hours or less. To do that, they will need to break the world record marathon time by nearly 3 minutes. Well, Dana Jacobson is here with the race to reach a milestone of human endurance. Fascinated by the story. Dana, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 57 seconds. That's the fastest any human has ever run a 26.2-mile marathon. It is so close to the 2-hour mark and yet so far. Nike is one of 2 shoe companies vying to break through that barrier. Neither would have gotten this close without a lot of help from science.
Got my Gore-Tex shoes on today.
The morning after a late spring snowstorm in Boulder, Colorado.
We do get snow in May sometimes.
Roger Cram and Wouter Hochgamer go for their daily run.
It is a beautiful day, though.
But for this pair, running is more than just a hobby.
So what we're doing is measuring Peter's rate of oxygen consumption.
They're scientists at the University of Colorado.
On your mark, go.
Studying ways to make runners faster.
All right, exactly on pace.
And they're trying to solve a very specific challenge. Bring the world record marathon time below 2 hours.
48 seconds.
The world record is just a hair under 2 hours and 3 minutes. So we need to save 3 minutes in order to get under 2 hours. That's it. Tighten it up.
In a recently published study, they found a few surprisingly simple changes in tactics and equipment could do the trick. First, if an elite runner wants to break the record, he has to choose a race with the right course, one which also conforms to the rules of the sport's governing body.
If you had a course that had the maximum downhill, dropping about 130 feet, that saves about 30 seconds.
He also needs to outwit the wind. Cram and Hochgamer think they've found the answer: drafting.
If we could get 4 runners to cooperate and take turns at the front, breaking the wind, that also could save about 3 minutes according to our calculations.
Time to change places.
Right behind him, Peter.
This idea of drafting in running,
Yes.
which obviously can help, but we don't see it. Why not?
Running is usually everybody's on their own, and we say like, all right, guys, if you can just work together here, and you probably need some incentive for the runners to make that happen.
Finally, it all comes down to the shoe.
If we can make a shoe lighter by 100 grams, we save 1% in energy.
And how much time is that usually?
At the top level marathoners, saving 1% is 1 minute.
But the shoe's weight isn't the only factor. The amount of cushioning in the sole determines how much energy or spring the runner gets back with each stride. 2 of the biggest names in the sport, Adidas and Nike, have built brand new shoes specifically to break the 2-hour marathon milestone.
The 2 companies are taking somewhat different approaches. The new Nike shoe is light, but it's not the lightest shoe, but it has the best cushioning and energy return. The Adidas shoe, they've seemed to have kept the same amount of energy return as they had in the older model, but made it 100 grams lighter. You want to try the new ones?
The Boulder team tested Nike's entry in the 2-hour milestone race.
They're really light.
That's
I mean,
number one. That's
this
the
is
first thing
ridiculous.
Its findings even gave the shoe its name,
Let's give them a try.
the Vaporfly 4%.
Oh my, I can feel the spring right away.
Yeah. This shoe saves about 4% of energy. And so if a person was, say, running a 10-minute mile, that's about 24 seconds per mile.
That's me.
At the elite level, if we had someone who could run a marathon in the phenomenal time of 2 hours and 4 minutes,
Right.
we think this shoe can take off enough time to get them under 2.
What's the big deal about a sub-2 marathon?
This is a bit like a moonshot. What appeals to me is that other people are saying, no, it's impossible. And I'd like to prove them wrong.
At this weekend's world record attempt in Italy, Nike's utilizing 2 of the factors that Cram's group studied, the new shoe and that drafting formation. And it's important to point out that all 3 of Nike's pro marathoners making this attempt already have elite personal best times that are within minutes of the world record.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I need those energy return shoes, whatever it is.
You run, you would feel it the moment that you put that shoe on.
That's good for Nora to know. Thank you, Dana.